going to be teaching you how to cook quick and easy seafood. You can cook this for your friends, family, date night, anything you want. Super simple, super easy, and you can use just about any seafood ingredients you want as well. Today I've just got some really simple, cheap selection that anyone can afford. So I've got some mussels, prawns, and some octopus. Again, it's up to you what seafood you want to use. I just got this because we get this from our local seafood vendor, and we only get what's in season. So this is what's in season at the moment. So for you on the other side of the world, it might be different. This is what we got, so let's get into it. I've already set up everything ready to go, so you can see exactly what it is I'm going to use. I've got my big pot here ready, so we're just going to flick this on and start preheating it. I don't know about you in your kitchen, but in my kitchen, I like to keep all the things I use on the regular close to hand. So over here, I've got my fresh garlics, I've got my chili, I've got my oils, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and rice wine vinegar. They're the things I use constantly. And then over here, we've got the things we'll be using in this preparation today. So I've got fresh lemon juice, I've got a bit of verjuice. For those who don't know what verjuice is, it's like cooking wine, but it's non-alcoholic. I've got a big bottle of garlic ginger, because this is going to be quick and easy. So instead of getting, everything messy, dirty, you don't have enough time to crush your garlic and everything like that, it's already pre-minced and everything for you. I've got a Portuguese seasoning. I've got dried coriander, Cajun seasoning, salt and pepper, just to make it easy for this video. I've got dukkha or dukkha, depending where you are and how you like to say it. 3 Roma tomatoes, a cube of butter, and an onion, plus the seafood. That's it. So while that's heating up, I'm just going to put in a quick drizzle of olive oil. And we use the Spanish 100% extra virgin olive oil because it's being cold pressed. It's supposed to be 100 times better for you than the other olive oils that have been forced out or dried the oils out. So we're going to be using that one today. Just a drizzle. Come in and have a look. Here's our olive oil. While that's heating up, I'm just going to turn it down low and add in a little cube of butter to cook with the olive oil. It just gives it a nice flavour. It's just your normal butter. It's not unsalted or anything. It is organic, but it is just normal butter. I'm going to cut up our onion. Cut the ends off. Take away this shell. Cut it in half. If your onion is ready to be cooked, it shouldn't make you cry. If it does make you cry, it means it's not ripe yet and you need to leave it for a little longer. Or if it's the only onions you have, let it get to room temperature. Find the colder it is, the worse it is for making people cry, or if it's unripe or unready to cook. So we're just dicing up the onions here. For those who don't like onions, we're not really using it to eat, we're just using it to flavour. Onion, when you saute it in a bit of butter or oil, has the sweetest flavour. Stir that around. Okay. Next up, I'm going to cut up some of our Roma tomatoes. This doesn't have to be pretty, we're just cooking this all down. You just want the flavours and juices from everything, more than anything. Throw that in. All that juice in there. Need the gonna let that simmer down. Let all the natural juices and sweetness from these ingredients do their thing. So like I said, all we've got in here is a bit of olive oil, a little cube of butter, some Roma tomatoes, and just one small brown onion. Okay, next thing we're going to do, so with the octopus, most fisheries will give it to you already tenderized. If it hasn't been tenderized, you want to have a meat cleaver there and smack the shit out of it. But most, like I said, come pre-tenderized. So I've got half an octopus here. Seems longer than me. Sticks on the chopping board. Now I'm just going to cut this up a bit smaller so it all fits in the pot. Now if you are cooking octopus along with other seafood, you do want to cook your octopus first just because it takes a little bit longer to cook. I'm just going to cut it into about 4 or 5 inch long pieces. Just lay it on top. Now this will shrink a little bit as it cooks, like most meat. But the trick with octopus is not to cook it on a super high heat. So that's how it tends to go tough and chewy. You want to keep it on a low heat. Little tentacles. So all this was fresh seafood. None of this has been frozen at all, which in my opinion is the only way to eat seafood. Frozen seafood just doesn't have the same taste. Just putting it all up. For those who have never tried octopus before, it literally just tastes like calamari. It's just like calamari. Is the easiest way to explain it. I think it's actually a lot more tender than your traditional calamari, depending how you cook it though. See, it's got all the little tentacles. That's all the octopus in. I like to keep my workbench clean and clear. So I'm just going to grab one of these disinfectant wipes. Let me go through to each and every piece of meat that we will be using. You don't want to cross-contaminate. While that's doing its thing, just give it a bit of a stir so the octopus gets all the flavours. And I'm just going to chuck in a squeeze of our lemon juice and our verjuice. Use this brand, 100% lemon juice, nothing else in it. It's fantastic. And our verjuice, we use Maggie Bear down here in South Australia. And we just want a big spoonful, maybe 2. The trick with octopus as well is to cook it, unless you're going to be char grilling it, it needs a bit of liquid to cook in. Add in our garlic ginger. We go through these so quick, so that's why we get such a big one. We've had this one now for probably 2 weeks and we've already gone through like 3 inches of it already. Teaspoon, 2 of these. 1, 2. Now this isn't a recipe you can find online. This is just experimenting that I've been doing lately. I don't ever use a recipe. I tend to hate using recipes. I'd rather just experiment and see how it goes. 9 times out of 10, they work out brilliantly. Every now and again, you get one that's, I might not do that again, but you get that. Okay, while that's doing its thing, I'll just pop the lid on. Turn it up just a tiny bit. So it is on very low. Okay, next thing we're going to do, so our mussels have been soaking here in some fresh water just to purge them of all excess dirt, grime, anything weird they've been eating. So they are freshwater mussels. They're from Boston Bay, again, South Australia. So that's them there. So we're just going to chuck these in with the octopus. So you can see in the water there, it's a bit murky. You can see all the stuff that's come off of them and from within them. Pull off these little taggy bits. Your mussels. So when these cook, they do pop open, so that's how you know they're ready. So I'm just gonna chuck that in. I like to pull off these little taggy bits, just seagrass, but they're not needed, so yeah. Save our prawns for last because they are the quickest to cook and the easiest to mess up. They don't need long at all, but if you overcook them, they aren't very nice. If you've ever had an overcooked prawn, you'll know about it. Okay, last one. In it goes. This is where we're going to chuck in all of our spices. So I've got a little 1/4 cup measurer here. Cajun spice. Dried coriander. And fill her up with Portuguese seasoning. You don't have to use as much because it is all different types of chilies. If you can't handle chili very well, put less in. But if you like us and like your chilies, you want this much. Fill her up, and we're just gonna sprinkle this over the top and mix it in. Oh, it smells so good. While that's doing its thing, we're going to take our measuring cup and we're going to add 2 cups of just normal water. Two cups. Just pour it over. This will help all the seasoning to release those yummy flavors. And while it's simmering, keep everything nice, moist and hydrated. Another stir. Yum yum. Now, if you're like us and want just that little bit more of a kick, chili time. This chili is so yum. It is just the freshest, sweetest of chilies. but it gives you that nice pow. That was just 1 teaspoon I put in. I'm just gonna stir it in with everything. So 1 teaspoon is a lot. Plus with all the other chilies and spices in there. Add some salt and pepper. Probably about a tablespoonful. Need some seasoning when you like. So you can see already, they're starting to pop open, the mussels. It means they're cooking, it's a good thing. Alrighty, on to the next part is our prawns. Now these are raw. We do have to go in and slit them open. That's the fun part. So if you're like me, I enjoy the heads and the tails of the prawn. I'm not squeamish about food at all. In fact, I'll try just about anything, and I really enjoy both parts of this. If you don't, take them off. It's entirely personal preference, but for this, I'm just gonna leave it on. Plus, it means less time when it comes to cooking. Or when they're fully cooked, then just pull them off there. It's up to you. So what we're gonna do is leave it on, but we're just gonna slice down its back. So what this does, when we stick it in with the broth and everything else, when you leave the shell on it like this, it will actually hold a lot of those flavors in there under the shell, between the meat and the shell. See there? Excuse me for my ugly nail, it broke just before. So that's why you leave the shell on when you cook these things. So we're just gonna go through now and cut them all up and stick them in. Okay, so they've all been sliced down the back. We're gonna put them in the pot. Got 20 prawns there. We're just gonna push them into the broth so they get all those nice, yummy, juicy flavors. Oh, look at the colors in there. Yum. Can you hear that high-pitched squealing? That's all the mussels popping open. Pop the lid back on. We're going to turn it down to low, and then we're going to leave it for 10 minutes and come back. See you soon. Okay guys, we're back. So while that's been cooking in there, I've cut up some green onions and some mini cucumbers just to pair with it. Now when this is finished, because this house we go keto, in your house, feel free to cook some rice with it, make a full-blown salad with it. You can pretty much give it any side you want. In this house, we're just gonna keep it real simple. So yeah, just cucumbers and green stuff. As you can see here, we've got a couple of treats for our 2 good boys. So we're just gonna give them some num-nums. Hey Georgie, you want some num-nums? I think he wants some num-num. Yeah? Do you want turkey or chicken? Hey? Turkey or chicken? Which one? Hey? Turkey? Okay, we'll give you turkey. So we got George's food bowl and Freddie's food bowl. So George is literally twice the size of Freddie. George is 10 kilos, Freddie's only 5. So George gets the bigger bowl. So there's the turkey. We give them divine just because we find, dine, because we find it's just better quality meat for the cats. This one is a kitten one, the chicken one, because Freddie is still a baby And so he gets a bit more fat in his diet because he just runs around like a mental case. You ready? Come on. Sit. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Are you ready? Hey, you want your food? What's this? This is Freddy. He's our baby. Come on. Come on. Sit. Stay. Stay. He's still learning. Okay. Good boy. Okay, now back over to the human food. This is ready. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my god, that has such good smells. It smells good, doesn't it? Okay, so we're gonna turn this off and we're gonna plate it up. See how much the octopus shrunk? All the steam. It's almost halved in size. Feel how tender this octopus is. So if you're squeamish about the prawn shells, like I said beforehand, you can take them off. I leave them on because I find it holds in all the juices and flavors better, and then you just peel it when you eat it. When you're cooking this for your friends and family, like I said, you can add just about any side to it you want. I'll stick a couple of cucumbers in there just for this. Just a cucumber. Still very hot. Sprinkle with some green onions. And now you're probably wondering where this comes in. This is really good just to sprinkle on afterwards. Open it up, brand new. Haven't opened it yet. Kitchen scissors. Open it up. We're just gonna stick our fingers in there, a little pinch, and sprinkle it over. There you go. Ready for any occasion, friends, family, date night. Took all of half an hour and it looks and smells amazing. Now I need a fork. Let's try this octopus shell. Did you see that? How easy it just came off?
No.
Oh my god. Let's give some to the cameraman. Was that good? Yeah? Oh my god. So simple, so easy, so cheap. Great for any occasion. If you really want to go fancy but don't want to spend a lot, this is your thing. Be sure to stay tuned. I'm about to post a mukbang where I eat all of this now, or try to eat all of this now. See you soon. Bye.